What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. Back at you with another one. So, man, Kyrie went up out of there, man. I was hoping that they was gonna figure it out, but look like he ain't budging, and neither are the Brooklyn Nets. Which he want the long term bag. They like, I don't know, bruh. You don't like to come to work, man. We can't really guarantee you that, because we ain't got no guarantees you gonna want to play basketball for real. So they like, nah. So, but honestly though, like from a business standpoint, like I don't really blame Brooklyn for not wanting to give him 5 years guaranteed when he's kind of almost arrogantly stated that basketball ain't really his priority. You know what I mean? And he just randomly take days off. So it's like, I can only match your level of commitment. I can't commit to you 100% if you're not committed to me 100%. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not really mad at them for that. Normally, it'd be the player be right in them situations, but in this situation, I don't really blame the franchise for not wanting to give him the max for no 5. That's kind of similar to the Sixers not wanting to give James Harden a max. Like, you wasn't playing like no max player. I'm not rolling them dice on you, brother. So, yeah, I just thought that with his relationship with KD that he might have just been like, all right, I'll figure out a way to come to a middle ground because I came here with my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like he came by himself. He came with his mans. So you think he'd be like, all right, bro, I'll take a 3-bill. I'll take a 3-ball then. You know what I'm saying? We can go prove the naysayers wrong. But, I mean, thus far, the naysayers been right. You know what I'm saying? I know Nick Wright gonna be chuckling and laughing about this one because he called it. The experiment wasn't gonna work. So, yeah. But I really thought his loyalty to KD or some loyalty to KD would have made him like try to work it out or find like a middle ground with it. But I guess that ain't looking like the case. So he didn't already put his list together. So shit. Who he got on this list? He got the Lakers, the Knicks, the Clippers, the Heat, the Sixers, and the Mavs. Now, in order for this to work, it's gonna have to be they said it's gonna have to be a sign and trade. So the Lakers ain't got nobody but AD. That's it. So if they trade for Kyrie and it ain't AD not involved, oh yeah, the NBA up to something, bro. Something up. Something is up. The gig is up. If they can get Kyrie without giving up AD, I ain't buying it. Something up. Now the Knicks. I mean, the Knicks got a bunch of people. I don't know who want them, but they got some people though. I mean, they got RJ Barrett over there. They got some straight pieces over there, but they don't have like no stars, like no big name, like a number 2 for. I wouldn't want Julius Randle. He ain't enough. Like, they got like pieces. They don't really have like a big name guy that you could piece with because they don't really need pieces. They need a star. They need a co-star for Durant. They don't need a supporting cast. They got a straight supporting cast. They can, tweak it here and there, but their supporting cast is straight. They need another star. So I don't think the Knicks really got a shot. Now the Clippers, you're going to have to give me Paul George. That's the only person I want. It's Paul George. That's it. I'll take Paul George. Who else would I take? I'll try to get Paul George. And if I can't get Zubac, I'll try to get that backup big they got. I'm not even gonna try to say it. I don't even know his name, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The backup big. I'll try to get him and like another scoring type guard, like my man's that came from that was in Toronto, but then he went to Portland and now he played for the Clippers. I can't think his name either. Damn, I'm horrible with these names today. But yeah, I don't see the. But another thing is like the team gotta want him though. Like I don't see none of these teams on the. Why would the Clippers do that? I wouldn't do that if I was the Clippers. I wouldn't break up Kawhi and Paul George for Kyrie. No, I'm not doing that. Then he got the Sixers on the list. Like only person what they gonna trade Harden back to Brooklyn? Like that's not gonna work. That don't even make basketball sense. You know what I'm saying? They not about to do that. I mean, maybe James Harden want to go play for Brooklyn now that Kyrie ain't there, but I don't see that making sense. Like the Sixers already traded their asset when they traded Ben Simmons. So, and then he got Dallas on the list. Dallas they ain't got no assets. I mean, they got Dinwiddie and they one guard, but the Nets not gonna want that for no Kyrie. Like they don't have. It's like none of the teams on his list real. Honestly, the Lakers is the only team with like a solid guy that you would want to pair with KD, like AD and KD. That's the best 1-2 punch. You already got role players. You don't need pieces. You need two players to have pieces around. You don't need to be trying to get no role players and all that for what? So I don't know. The teams on his list don't really make sense, basketball sense for the teams or either team. He also got Miami on there too. I forgot about them, but they don't have nobody either for him. Like they not about to give up Jimmy Butler, so it's like he kind of in that middle of the pack where he not quite a superstar, but he big enough star to where you gonna still need like a big name guy to try to replace him. You don't want to replace him with a bunch of different pieces. You want to replace him with one real good player and whatever make the numbers work. Like that's what you want to do. You don't want to replace him with 4 dudes that's just like nah, that ain't what they trying to do. That don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? That don't make sense. So I'm just curious to see how it's all gonna play out. This soap opera that is the NBA. So I'm curious, are the Nets even gonna care where he wanna go? Like honestly, I wouldn't give it. But I don't know how, like if he can use like I'm not gonna opt in until you get the deal already in place. You feel me? So he can kind of play both ends against the middle. Like, well, shit, y'all don't find, get me where I want to go. I'll just stay then. You feel me? If y'all can't guarantee me that, like, you got already had this trade set up first before I do it. So I don't know how all that worked, but this is gonna be very, very interesting to monitor. And then like after that, it's gonna be like, so how KD gonna feel, right? Like, so if Kyrie get traded, is KD gonna want to stay? Is he gonna be like, oh, I'm next, get me up out of here too. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So that's That's gonna be something to monitor right there. I don't know how it's gonna play out. I don't know, but I'm gonna leave it at that. Like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next one. Peace.